In this video, I want to show you one of the sort of the looks featured in the new lookbook. It's on the page called Pairings to Try, and I want to do the bottom row, which is the Copper Nova eyeshadow stick, Blossom, Sunlit Rose, and Espresso. Now, I am going to be adding the Crystalline just because I feel like it needs a highlight color. I've already got my brows done, and I've already got the concealer on, but notice I don't have it on my lids, and that's because I don't think you need it with this eyeshadow stick. This is the Copper Nova. So before I do that one, let me show you the other colors. So this is the Crystalline, that's going to be the highlight color, and the Blossom, and Sunlit Rose, and Espresso. Now, I'm going to take the all over brush and go into the Blossom, and I'm just going to put that up here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the Copper Nova on my lid. Now, it doesn't say in there where to put each thing, so this is just what I'm doing. You could do it any way you wanted to. And you can put as little or as much of this as you want. You can put it in your crease. I don't like it in my crease because it makes my eyelids feel sticky when I blink. You can also blend this, although I will say if you want to do that, do it as soon as you put it on, because otherwise it'll dry and you won't be able to move it at all. So now I want to go back, well, not go back, I want to use the crease brush. Now, I did this look the other day, and I might be fine-tuning that a little bit. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to go into the Sunlit Rose, which is such a pretty color. Now, I want to just see what this looks like. I want to just start with this in my crease. What do we think? Is what I did the other day. I did put some of it in the crease, but I also put some of it on top of this Copper Nova. I think honestly you could do it either way. So you can see on the right eye, I've got the Sunlit Rose on top of the Copper Aura. I do think it adds something, so I'm going to do that on the other eye. And then you can still see the Sunlit Rose by itself in the crease. I'm seeing where I need to add something to my eyebrows, but I'll worry about that later. All right, now, so when I did this before, I used this for the espresso. The espresso is very dark, so I might just, where did that brush go? Use this end of the eyebrow brush that has the spoolie on one end and this on the other end. So I'm going to take this little teeny brush and go into the espresso. And I'm just going to do that kind of in the crease, but in the middle, like that. You can use this for eyeliner. That's what it's for, I guess. And of course, I'm going to blend this, but this controls how much of this you put down, so you don't get too much. So it's very easy to get too much of this stuff. And I've said this before, I'll say it again, one advantage of the eyeshadow stick is that it doesn't fall below, but you can see the espresso is falling below. Now look at that. Look how much difference that made. on this eye compared to this eye. Just that little bit of dark in the corner made a huge difference. Kind of opens your eyes out, assuming you only put it on the outer corners. I wouldn't put this in the middle or in the inner corners at all. That just made my eye grow. Obviously not literally, but that just made my eye look bigger. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I will blend this. I'm going to take a Q-tip and some makeup remover, and I'm going to get up some of this that fell below. And you might want to put some of it, gosh, I think I need more. That really is dark. Put some of the eyeliner under your eye. I mean, not the eyeliner, some of the espresso. But I have another idea too that I want to show you. Because we do have a brown eyeliner. I've worn that in one other look. Most of the time, if I'm going to wear eyeliner, it's going to be black and it's going to be a winged eyeliner look. But you can use the other eyeliner, our regular waterproof eyeliner, to just do, just to line your eye and not try to make it look overly dramatic, but just to give it a little something. Because the brown eyeliner isn't even really going to show up much, but it just gives it a little bit of definition. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to go over that with tissue. And I want to go ahead and do my under eye corrector. And I am using old products because that's what I have. I mean, just that stuff wasn't old. This is old. We have a new under eye corrector. But I already bought this and I'm going to use it up. I bought this right before we changed over. I didn't know. Okay, notice I put some on some of my dark spots. And you can use the cream color brush to blend this. I'll probably use it a little bit. But your finger works just as well. I do really like the cream color brush for applying the concealer under my brows. I got some in here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation now too, and then I'll come back to my eyes. But you do want to, this is my opinion, you do want to get the dark part of your eyeshadow done before you do the rest of your face because of the fallout. So I'm going to put some primer. I'm running out of this. You can definitely do without this, but I think it helps your foundation glide on a little better. And this feels nice on your skin. Something else that feels nice on your skin is the new cream mask. It's amazing. Okay, mine, I think this is from washing my brush. Some of the wood is peeling off here, but the brush is still good. So I'm gonna take some foundation. Now I'm mixing them right now. This one is beige C110, which I like the fact that it's a cool color, but it's a little dark for me, so I'm going to lighten it up with the ivory C110. Now as we start to get towards the summer months, I might go back to N140, which doesn't have the cool undertone. It's a neutral undertone. Ooh. But I might go back to that. This is why I wanted to do this before I do my highlighter on my eyes, because this usually messes it up. And then of course this for my forehead. You've seen my videos before. You know why I like this brush on my forehead, or as I like to call it, my 3-head. Because it's nice and small. It fits in this smaller space. Goes between my eyebrows nicely. It goes up into my hairline nicely. It goes around my eyebrows nicely. It can also blend under your eyes. Okay. Might as well do the blush next. What blush should I wear today? Let's look at the choices. Where'd I put it? These are my choices. That thing didn't have that on there. A guide for that. I think I'm going to do the Shy blush only because it's got some shimmer to it. But just a little bit. That one goes a long way. This one is somewhat iridescent too. Really pretty color. I don't know why they call it that though. It doesn't seem very shy. It's kind of out there. It is important to check your makeup in different lightings. That's something I've always been told. This looks different in the mirror than it does on the camera. On the camera, it looks very kind of pink, like more of a brighter pink, and then it looks more peachy in the mirror here, but that's because of the lighting being different. Okay, now I'm going to take my smudger brush, and I'm going to go into the crystalline right here. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. I was just thinking about what shirt I want to wear today. Maybe. Have I completely lost my mind? Yes, this is what I want to do. I want to do the Moonstone. But I can change that out on that palette. That's the nice thing about these little pans. They're magnetic. So the shirt that I'm going to wear today has kind of an off-white background. So I'm going to use the Moonstone instead of the Crystalline. I couldn't get the arch of this eyebrow to do right today. I'm not satisfied with that, but I think it looks okay. And so with this, you can do it what you want. I'm just doing the inner corners, but you could carry it on up into here if you want. And now I'm going to blend with the blending brush. Now the Copper Nova is not going to blend, which is fine. So I would say if you're going to use the eyeshadow stick in your crease, you most definitely want to blend whatever's in your crease, because you want to blend like see the edge of this where it's disappearing up into the blossom. You definitely want to blend that. And because the eyeshadow stick set so quickly, if you're going to put that in your crease, you need to blend it as soon as you put it on. Don't wait like I did. But it was okay for this because I didn't have it in the crease. Okay, let me see. Oh, I know something else I want to do, but let me fix this real quick. This eyebrow. Let me give it some more oomph over here. It seems a little skinny right in that spot. Now it's kind of like a, I don't know. I guess that's better. It's good enough, I think. Okay, so then the other thing I want to do, that you don't have to do, this is optional, is to take a little bit of the brown eyeliner and just, I don't even think it matters if it's sharp. We're not trying to do a wing, we're just going along the bottom, the lash line. And that just adds just that little tiny bit of definition there. And you can also do a little bit of that on the bottom. But I would not go very far over, because if you put eyeliner all the way across, it's going to make your eyes look smaller. I don't need to do that. And I would smudge it out too. I think a little bit of that did go below. Look at that. Okay. And I am going to blend that. You could use this to blend it with, but this is my highlight brush, so I don't want to get a dark color in that. You can use a Q-tip. You can use your finger. You can even use this. Be very careful with it, though. Don't poke yourself with it. You can also use the blending brush, especially for your eyelid, like what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm done with the eye look. So now I need to do this, the clear brow gel. And the mascara. Now I'm going to comb my eyebrows one more time after that's had a minute or so to dry. And I think I have found a little trick, which is kind of like a duh kind of trick. Focus on putting the mascara just on your lashes, because I tend to get it too close to my eye, and then it forces me to blink, and then I end up with mascara everywhere. I did get a little bit on my eyelid just then. And this is the waterproof. This is the Great Heights Foundation, the waterproof. The wand for the waterproof one looks different than the regular Great Heights, mascara wand does. But I need waterproof. I get emotional easily. I am going to show you something you can do to help prevent it transferring by the end of the day. But the trick I'm going to show you, I don't know if I've done this on a video or not, but it only works if you don't tear up at all. So if you get the least bit emotional, this trick won't work. Now this is waterproof, like I said, so it's not gonna, like if you cry with waterproof mascara on, you're not gonna look like a raccoon. You're not gonna like have black tears streaming down your face or anything like that, but it can still transfer. And what I discovered by doing a little bit of internet research is that whatever product you have under your eye, like the under eye corrector, or just the natural oil of your skin, or the combination of both, can cause the mascara to break down a little bit when you blink. And it will just affect you just right under your eye. And like I said, it's going to be better with the waterproof than with the regular. I think that's probably enough. I feel like I need I don't know why, but I feel like I've got more on my right eye than my left eye. Okay, I think that's better. Now I'm going to comb my eyebrows. I'm still not 100% satisfied with that eyebrow, but anyway, I'm going to take this setting powder. Now you can put this all over if you want, but I'm just going to take the blending brush and I'm going to tap in this. This is actually a little different than I've done it before, because I used the setting spray. Oh, this works a little different right now because of this eyeliner under here, but just put it underneath. You're using it to set your other products. And then I'm going to do the setting spray. I'm going to go back this way too. Okay. Ooh, gotta be careful. So that's the problem, the reason that your your eye mascara might be transferring a little bit under your eyes, because when I do the setting spray, my eyes are closed. So that little bit under my eyes doesn't get set. So that's why I was going to use this. I think I got a little bit of that setting spray in my eye. Anyway, I am going to do the lipstick look. Now this I don't normally do, but I'm going to try some lip liner. And the reason being is because I want my lipstick to stay on. This color is, oh, I can't find it. Where is it? Hold on. Can't see very well anymore. Oh, there it is. Pink Nude. I got a little bit. If you go outside the line, it make your lips look bigger. Which I could probably use the help there, but sometimes it can make it look a little unnatural too. So I'm filling it in, which is going to give my lipstick a good base to hopefully stay on longer. Now, by itself, this will not wipe off right now. I mean, it'll wear off and you can eat it off, but I'm going to use the Rosewood lipstick. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to, new product alert. This is the new Lilac Love, is that what it's called? This written so tiny. Lilac Love. Now this is limited edition, so if you're watching this video later and we don't have that anymore, I'm sorry. I'm making sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Oh, okay. So that's the final look. Of course, I will do a selfie when I'm all dressed up. What are we thinking? If you like this and you're interested in getting any of these products, and if you want that lip gloss, you better get it soon or it'll be gone. Click on my link. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe.